Hello everyone, welcome to Val's Vlogs. So, beginning of the year, I told you guys that I would try to make videos every day of the year. And we were doing good, for a month. And then I don't even think we made it a month without missing a day. But it is what it is. Then I said every other day, and then it came from that to, every couple days, 3-4 days. Now it's 5 days. The last time I recorded something it wasn't even the day. It wasn't even, when I recorded it, it wasn't even recorded the day that I posted it. It was something that I recorded a couple of days before and finally uploaded. I was going to add more to it, but I never got the chance to. So today's actually a really emotional night for me. It's just now 10 o'clock Eastern time, and I wanted to film tonight because I never even thought that I missed so many days, but the thing is that I'm not making any excuses. I'm not myself, I'm not me. As some of you know, my dog of 15 years died in October, and ever since then, my desire, my goal for my channel kind of died with her. Before she died, I wanted to do a book review of a book that I was reading that was sent to me from the Library of the Blind. I think it was called Under a Blackberry Moon. I think it was. I'm not really sure. Yeah. Anyway, I was going to do a book review. It was actually a really good book. Before she died, I finished reading it before she died. And I never had the energy to be all cheerful and talk to you guys about a book that, in my opinion, probably I would rate it 4, 3 out of, I think, I'm trying to remember what, yeah, I'd probably rate it a 3 out of 5. It was good, but I've read better. So anyway, I wasn't emotionally like ready to what's it called? Rethink of what happened, kind of give you guys a little summary of what was going on in the book. There was things that was going on, and I was kind of like, oh, I know what's going to happen next, and I was right. So, there's books like that, but there's books that I read, like The Chain, which is a really good suspense book. That's really, really good. Sorry. Anyway, so I wasn't stable enough to pull myself out of the grieving that I was doing, and I'm still having problems pulling myself together. So let me talk more about that. So I have been doing a lot better as far as the grieving process goes. I haven't actually cried like cried since she died. Goodness, I think the first month after her death has been, all but crying. It still hurts, and every time we talk about her or I think about her, I just keep crying. People say that, in time you can, see the pictures and videos that you make with her, and you can laugh and you can think of the good times, but it's hard for me. Everyone goes through their own grief in their own different ways, but I'm just wondering when I'll get to the point where it won't hurt as much. So yeah, that's partly the reason, why I haven't been sticking with my everyday thing. The thing is that when you make that kind of promise, you don't really want to resent it. It was getting to the point, as I was doing this, that I was like, oh my God, I have to do this again. And I was starting to post shorter videos, and I wasn't talking to you guys much about what was going on, and I was enjoying, putting up videos, but I wasn't enjoying that I had to do it every day, that I had to cut it so close to midnight that technically it would be uploaded on midnight anyway. So it's just, you can't make that kind of promise unless you are really able to do that, unless you're really able to have that kind of, what's it called, mindset and stability that you need to wake up every morning, not only to film things. I know that me playing games and me making drinks and me talking about headaches isn't something that people want to watch every day. That can be boring. So I understand that. I had plans to make stories out of characters that I've created, and I still have those notes. I created 5 people, and one day I did one, and I was gonna start this whole thing, but like I said, it takes so much to, as crazy as it is, for someone who isn't themselves, for someone who doesn't even want to, I can't find the right words on what I'm trying to say, to pick up a phone and to, put yourself on camera, or to even, talk or play a game. It's something that is hard to do when you're not feeling like you want to do that kind of stuff. So recently I just stopped. I stopped trying to force myself into it. I stopped trying to make the whole thing that I was trying to do, I guess, was to, when someone looks at my channel, they'll see that, the year of 2021, Val's Vlogs had consistent videos, all year. And I'm still going to do that. You're never going to go a month without at least 3-4 videos. I'm going to try my best to make sure that doesn't happen. And sometimes you're going to get videos like this where I'm going to talk to you about what's going on in my life. You're not going to get the things that are boring and things that you don't want to watch. I'm pretty sure my voice isn't something that you would want to listen for a long time, but it's something different, and it's something that you can, if you're dealing with the things that I'm dealing, you can relate. Or, if you have, stuff going on that is coming close to what I'm dealing with, you can, you can never prepare yourself for death. You can never prepare yourself for the departure of a loved one. But anyway, so I will try, I'm going to try to make this channel a kind of channel that you won't see, videos from today to March 20th to April 10th to May 1st. I'm going to try to make sure that I upload videos, not so much every day, not so much every other day. I'm not even going to tell you that I'm going to upload every 3 days. I don't know when I'm going to upload. Whenever I feel like I can calmly and, either stand here and talk to you guys, or if I feel like, hey, maybe they haven't seen a gaming video in a while, maybe I can post a Dice World thing. Honestly, I've given up on Dice World. I don't have the energy to play Dice World much anymore. A lot of my games I surrendered because I just couldn't get myself to play every day. And it sucks too, because it's a fun game. I just don't have that kind of energy. Dice World was kind of like, I can film it and post it to my YouTube. But when you don't have the mental stability of, one, waking up, I am the kind of person that sleeping helps with the pain. If you're not dreaming about it, you're in a peaceful slumber. You're not thinking about what's going on. You're not having to be alive and to live. When you're sleeping, you're sleeping. You're at your most vulnerable. You're at your most peace. You're supposed to be at your most peace, but so that's been really hard for me. I sleep more, and that's hard. For me, I'm pretty sure for a lot of my friends, I don't like to sleep all day. I don't like to be, sleeping. Oh, one night, one day. So this was kind of an accident. So I kind of did an all-nighter, and I didn't mean to. It was just, it just happened. And I went to sleep around 7 or 8, I think, that morning, and woke up around 11, and then didn't go back to sleep until like 1 or 2, and I fell asleep, and I was out until 9 that night, and it's not fun for me. I'm the kind of person that believes that if you sleep all day, you miss the day. I like to be up early and to be with people and to do things, productive things. I'm trying to publish books, and I'm trying to, figure out what I need to do with my life. And, as much as the surrounding of my friends help, sleeping just pulls me in, and I can't shake it off. I can't ignore the need to curl up in bed and just let the place of sleep take everything from me. Sleep helps with so many things, but it also causes so many problems. For instance, if you oversleep, it causes a lot of body problems. I have been dealing with headaches for the longest time, and that all-nighter that I pulled, that oversleeping that I did, what I should have done was how many hours of sleep that I had that morning, from 8 to 11, I should have taken that and, tried to stay awake until 9 that night, but I didn't. I was, still tired, and I was like, you know what, why not? Let's just go back to sleep, and that's my mistake. But anyway, I'm rambling on and on about but what I'm trying to get at is, sleep helps me so much, but it's something that I also need to control, and figure out how to make it so that I can get some peace and comfort from it, but also know my limits. Also know that, to be around for myself, well, that doesn't make any sense. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. I'm the kind of person, I was the kind of person that was there for everybody. I, had a shoulder to cry on, I had an ear to listen, but ever since my dog died, I've just kind of been unable to be that person. I was there whenever I was awake, but when I'm asleep, it doesn't help when you're sleeping. So, I can't be that person, that friend, when I'm asleep all the time. And for those who ever needed me when I was asleep or when I was dealing with my own problems, I do apologize. Like I said, I don't like to sleep all day. I don't like to waste my life in bed. Sleeping is wonderful, blissful, peaceful, but I don't intentionally try to ignore people that I care about. I don't intentionally, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. But, yeah, so I thought I would talk to you guys, because I've honestly, I haven't let out a good cry in a while, and once I was finally done crying, it was so funny. Not really funny, it was so weird. In the beginning of the night, I wanted to cry. I wanted to get some of this sadness out of me. And it took me, I couldn't cry. It was so weird. And then, I finally was allowed to, able to get myself to cry. And now that I'm not, it's like, woo, I feel kind of good about it. I feel like I've cried, a lot. I think that's, one of the things is that instead of crying, I let myself just sleep it off. And, whenever I wake up, just, keep living. But, maybe crying can help with reducing the urge to sleep. When I came up here after going downstairs to get water and stuff, I kind of felt like, I kind of want to curl back in bed and start crying again. But I had this energy that I was like, that's interesting. I never had it. I never cried and was able to be like, okay, let's make a YouTube video. But that's what I'm doing now. So anyway, rambling all over the place. Thank you guys so much for being my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for being a part of this grieving process that I'm dealing with. I know that you guys don't see it because I hide behind games and I don't talk through a lot of my videos. But thank you guys so much for being a part of my channel, being a part of my life. I can't even express how happy I am. This year, this January was. I cannot think about this right now. I'm wasn't really prepared to make a video. I just hit the record button. But let me see. I started this on January 16th, and I believe it was it was 2015, I believe. So 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. 6 years of making YouTube videos. I could be wrong. I think I made a video about that a while back. So I think it was 6 years, and I can't believe it. I'm hoping that I have my if I could Spock, what the heck? Oh, I'm a mess. I'm hoping that I have my loyal subscribers and my loyal people. 4 years down the road, which will be 10. Obviously. Okay, I'm not really good at math. That's a thing. I'm horrible at it. I had to literally count 4 fingers to see how much that would equal to 10. Anyway. 10 years, wow. It's crazy. I started this when I was 20 then. I had to have been 20. So, wow, that's crazy. I need to stop recording because I'm going all over the place, and I'm not going to end this video anytime soon. We'll talk about this some other time. But thank you guys so much for being a part of my life. If you're new here, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Like this video if you like for me to talk more in my future videos. Share this video if you want your friends to, subscribe to the channel as well. I'm not saying that I'm the best channel in the world, but I can be a good talker and a good friend and all that good stuff. So make sure to hit that notification bell. Make sure my notifications are set to, always? I don't remember. Make sure that my notifications are always so you are aware of every video that I post. And I will see you guys next time.